Good morning, dear friends. Thanks for joining me today for our yoga class. I'm Monica and this is Open Heart Yoga Center. So, come to a seated position on your mat. Easy pose, and we'll find our place of ease in this moment. So your most comfortable sitting position can be any way that you like, keeping your spine nice and long. And once you've found your easy pose, close your eyes and bring your awareness to your breath and to this beautiful moment. Never to be repeated moment. Every breath, a new breath. Every exhale, an opportunity to let go of what has just passed, what is always passing, like a river flowing. That we feel stressed and tense when we try to stop that river, try to freeze frame our lives. So instead of trying to grasp and freeze frame or freeze up in our lives, yoga says we're going to start to move and flow and be at ease with what is, in harmony with the mystery of life. So let's start to unfreeze, starting with the neck. So any stiffness, we're going to start to move and let it go. So big circles with the neck, inhaling up and exhaling down at your own pace. And circle the other way. Okay, coming to the center, interlace your fingers in front of you. Push the palms away, stretch those shoulders, and then lift up and look up. Taking the right hand across and the left hand behind you, or the back of your left hand into your waist. Gentle twist to warm up. Good, and release to a forward bend. Releasing your twist, forehead down or on your prop, long deep breaths. And then rolling up one vertebra at a time. Gentle massage for your spine. Change the cross of your legs. Good, and then interlace your fingers again and change the interlace of your fingers. Push the palms away and stretch those shoulders and then lift and look up. Good, take the left hand across, the back of your right hand into your waist. Gently twist. Good, and then release back to your forward bend. Forehead on a brick or on the mat. And then roll up one vertebra at a time. Okay, when you come all the way up, let's uncross the legs. Sit the long ways on your mat. We're going to do some lying down stretches and some very gentle twists, supine or lying down. So give your legs a little shake and bring your hands to your heart and roll down slowly, slowly, coming down to lying on your mat. When you come all the way down to lying on your mat, bring your feet on the mat about hips width apart, and then step them slightly wider. So your heels go out a little bit and your knees go in, so your knees are touching each other. Bring the arms out, shoulder height. So feet are apart, knees are touching, and then we're going to windshield wiper our knees from side to side. Inhaling center, exhale, little windshield wiper movement. As you start to windshield wiper, let your head roll the opposite way. As your legs, you're rolling along your skull, moving with your breath. Inhaling up, exhale, twist. So So nice for the spine, the sacrum, the lower back, the hips, IT band, head, and neck. Feels so soothing, doesn't it? All the nerves in your sacrum get a nice massage. Good. Okay, let's do one more. Good. And when you've finished, bring your knees to your chest and give yourself a loving hug. So love yourself, squeeze yourself tight, stretch your lower back, and rock from side to side. Like a rolling pin, massaging those muscles on either side of your spine. Good, okay. Taking your arms down on the mat, palms facing down. Take the legs up in the air and push the heels up. We're stretching the hamstrings. Exhale, knees to chest. Inhale, take the legs up and push the heels up. Stretch the hamstrings. Knees to chest. Moving with your breath. Good, now we're going to add, bringing the legs down straight to the mat, sitting on the backs of your hands to protect your low back if you'd like. So take the legs down to the mat, tap the heels, and then inhale, bring the legs back up. Exhale, knees to chest. Inhale, stretch the legs up, push the heels up, stretch the hamstrings. Exhale, legs come down straight, tap the heels to the floor. Inhale up. Exhale, knees to chest, and so on. So we're adding a little bit of core work to our hamstring stretch. Inversion so nourishing, especially for your heart. Good, let's do one more together. So inhale, take the legs up. Exhale, bring those legs down straight. Tap the heels, inhale up. And then when you bring knees to chest, give yourself another loving hug. Rocking from side to side. Good, and then keeping your left knee to your chest, let's take that right leg straight on the mat and then lift the right leg up about an inch and windshield wiper your right hip from side to side. Keeping the left knee squeezing into the chest, and then take the right leg down, another hug with the left knee, and then we're moving to a twist. So taking the left arm out, take the left knee over to the right, close your eyes, and breathe into your spinal twist. So knees going right, heads going left, left shoulder blade as close to the mat as you can keep it. Good, and then coming back to the center. So the left knee is to the chest, that right leg is straight. Lengthen out the back of your neck. As you give the left knee a squeeze, then we're taking the left leg straight, interlace your fingers behind your hamstring, or use your strap here. We're doing gentle pulses for the hamstring, back of the knee. Good, then hold your hamstring stretch, point and flex your foot, left foot. And circle the left ankle around, and the other way. Point and flex, little pulses. Good, and then bringing your arms down to the mat. On an exhale, take that left leg down straight, all the way down. When it comes all the way down, right knee to the chest, give it a squeeze, interlace your fingers, and breathe long and deep. Good, then lifting the left leg up about an inch or so, windshield wipering your left hip. So left leg is nice and active. And taking that left leg back down, right knee, loving hug, and then we're moving to our twist. So taking the right arm out, shoulder height, with your left hand, take that knee across your body to the left as far as it wants to go. Head to the right. Right shoulder staying fairly close to the mat. Close your eyes, breathe into your twist. Good, on an inhale, coming back to the center. Make sure your head and neck and spine are in a nice line. Then take your right leg up, and we're going to interlace the fingers behind the right hamstring, gentle pulses, stretching the hamstring and the hip. And then point and flex your right foot. Circling your ankle. And circling it the other way. Point and flex. Little pulses. And then bringing your arms down on the mat. Take your right leg down to join the left leg. When both legs are together on the mat, bring your arms behind you and stretch like a rubber band. Feet together. Interlace your fingers. Push the palms away so your little fingers are touching the floor. Push the heels away. Lift the rib cage. Nice deep breath in. Good. Bring your interlaced fingers underneath your head. Elbows up. Bringing the chin to the chest to stretch the back of the neck. Shoulder blades stay in contact with the mat. And then gently take your head to the left. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, gently bring your head to the right. Exhale, chin to chest. And inhale, bringing your head back down to the mat, and then bring your knees back to your chest. One more loving hug, rocking from side to side. Good, let's circle the knees in opposite directions to each other. So we're starting to move the hips in circles, keeping them healthy. Lots of good blood flow into the hips, and circle the other way. Very nice. Okay, taking your legs up in the air one more time. Take the arms parallel. Let the shoulders drop. So you lift your arms up and then drop the shoulders down. You can do that a couple of times. Lift your shoulders up and then drop them down so they stick into the mat. Bend your knees at about 60 degrees or so. Then take the right leg up. On the exhale, take the right leg down and the left arm back. Keeping your left knee bent. Inhale up, right leg and left arm. Exhale, both knees together. Inhale, take the left leg up. Exhale it down, right arm back. Diagonal pair. Inhale up. Arm and leg, both knees bent at 60 degrees. Right leg up. Exhale down, left arm back. Inhale up. Exhale, knees together. Left leg up. Exhale down, right arm back. Inhale, coming up, and then knees together. We'll do one more on each leg. So right leg is coming up, left arm behind you. Inhale up, knees together. And then left leg is going up, right arm back. Leg up, arm up. And then knees together, knees to the chest. And then rock up and down on your spine. If you can go all the way to the plow, we can hold the plow for a breath or two. And then roll up, like rocking up and down. If it's easy for you, try touching your toes in the plow. So you reach your arms behind you, and then when you roll up, you can touch your toes in front of you. When you roll back to the plow, touching your toes behind you. When you roll up, touching your toes in front of you. Good. to seated in Baddha Konasana. So bring the soles of your feet together. Wrapping your fingers around your toes like a little nest. And butterfly. Close your eyes. Bring your awareness down into your sitting bones. Good. Forehead to your toes. Good, and then rolling up, one vertebra at a time. When you come all the way up, cross your legs. So we're back to easy pose, and we're going to do some pranayama together. So pranayama is breathing exercise. We try to do it every class in some form. So we're going to do it in easy pose today. So bringing your awareness to your belly. If you'd like, place your hand at your belly, at your diaphragm. When you breathe in, feel your hand move away from you. When you exhale, pull your belly towards your spine, like an accordion closing. Close your eyes so you can feel this breath down low in the belly, called diaphragmatic breath. Good, we're going to try Kapalabhati together. Kapalabhati means shining skull. So it's very cleansing for your inner vision or your intuition, clarity of your mind. Of course, it detoxes your lungs, strengthens your diaphragm, your abs, and your back. So super healthy for your whole respiratory system. Instead of slowly pulling your belly to your spine, you're going to quickly pull your belly to your spine. So inhale, the hand moves away from you. Quickly pull your belly to your spine. And you find a rhythm with this breath. So try it. Good, and then exhale. Take a slow, deep breath into your belly. And then slowly pull your belly to your spine, like closing an accordion. Slow, deep breath into your belly. Your hand moves away. Exhale, belly towards your spine. Now take a 3/4 breath in and hold your breath. Close your eyes. Good, now exhale. If you want, put your hands back to your belly. Slow, deep breath in so your hand moves away from you. Slow breath, belly to spine. Exhale. Slowly inhale. Slowly pull your belly back towards your spine. Good. One more slow breath in, and then we'll quickly pull the belly to the spine in Kapalabhati. Good, then exhale slowly, slow deep breath in, so the hand moves away, belly to spine. Exhale, slowly, slow deep breath in, exhale, belly to spine, and then take a 3/4 breath in to hold your breath, hands on your knees, and close your eyes. Very nice. exhale. We're going to try this one more time. So place your hand on your belly if you need to. Slow deep breath in. The hand moves away. Exhale, belly towards your spine. Squeeze the air out. Nice breath in. Exhale, squeeze the air out. One more breath in. And then exhale, exhale. Good, and then exhale. Slowly breathing in. Pulling the belly to the spine slowly. Good, slowly breathing in. Hand moves away from you. Exhale, belly towards the spine slowly. Then we're taking a 3/4 breath in to hold the breath in as long as you're comfortable. Close your eyes. Good. Exhale if you haven't already. Now take a moment and close your eyes again. And notice any changes in your state of being or your mind. Just observe for a moment. Nice. Okay, flutter your eyes open. Hopefully that breathing, that pranayama, has helped you calm and slow the mind and feel more relaxed. Give your legs a little shake, especially if you've lost circulation in your legs. Circle out your knees and circle out your ankles. And then the other way. I hope you enjoyed that pranayama. Okay. Coming to hands and knees. Let's warm up the spine in cat and cow. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round the back. Chin to chest. Super great warm up. Keeping your breath deep. Squeezing all the dead air out on the cat pose. Nice full breath in the cow pose. Good. All right, let's try the puppy. Puppy pose. Walking your hands forward. Drop the elbows to the mat. Walk your knees back a few inches until you feel like you're stretching between your shoulder blades. Long, deep breaths. Good. Okay. Bring the knees in. We're sitting back into our heels in extended child's pose. Keeping the arms out nice and long. Drop the forehead or put it on a brick. Sitting into your heels. Taking the arms left. Head is between the arms until you stretch the right side of the back. Good. Then take the arms right till you stretch the left side of the back. Coming back to the center. Let's go to downward facing dog. Walk out your dog. So bend your right knee, push the left heel all the way to the mat, and vice versa. And then we're going to do a little stretch for the calf muscles. So, especially if you walk a lot or you run, take your right foot, your right toes, and place it on the left heel. Use your right toes to push the left heel towards the mat. Lift the left sitting bone till you feel a nice stretch in your calf muscle behind your knee or your Achilles, depending. Good, and then change feet. So your left toes are going to push the right heel down. Lift the right sitting bone. Good. Okay, walk out the dog again. And then we're going to bend the knees a lot till the spine gets long. And then shoot out to a high plank. So keeping the hips nice and high, a little bit higher than a normal plank. And then back to downward dog with your knees bent. Exhale to the high plank. Inhale. And then exhale, moving with your breath. Nice active quads. Nice long spine. Now we're going to hold this high plank for 5 breaths. So find your high plank, tight knees, breathe for 5. Good, for 4. For 3. For 2. Good. All right, so we're going to go back to child's pose, taking the knees wide apart. So big toes are touching as you bring your knees nice and wide apart, opening the hips in extended child's pose, like a frog pose. Once you find this frog pose or child's pose variation, take your right arm, thread it under your left arm. So your right ear is on the mat, and you're looking at your right hand, palm of your right hand facing up. So this is a big stretch for the shoulders. Left arm is coming up towards the ceiling and back of the left hand into the waist or into the crease of your right thigh. Close your eyes, long deep breaths. Good. Okay, let's do the other side. So stretch out in child's pose, bring the legs a little bit wider apart, and then thread the left arm under the right arm. So you're on your left shoulder. And then right arm comes up, back of your right hand into your waist. Good, and then release. And then once you give yourself one more nice stretch in extended child's pose, walk your hands in. Good. And then come back to hands and knees. Okay, coming back to hands and knees. We're going to take the right knee to the forehead and then inhale. Take the leg up in the air. Exhale, right knee to the forehead. Inhale, right leg up in the air. A little bit more activity for the spine and the lower back. And then taking your right foot between your hands. So you may need your bricks here. So the right foot is under the left knee. Your right ankle is directly stacked under your left knee. Once you've got that, you're in a low lunge. Let's straighten the left leg so you get a more stretch in your left hip. Good. Once you find your high lunge, arms are coming up for a little balance. In high lunge. If it's too easy, look up. I'm on the ball of my left foot. Good. Okay, so finding your bricks once more. If you don't have bricks, hands on the mat, straighten your right leg. So it's head to your right knee. Good, and then turn both feet forward. So you're facing me, and make a V shape on the mat. Hold one hand on the opposite elbow and vice versa. And we're hanging in a forward bend. Good, and then turning your body to the left, I'm going to that low lunge again. So letting the hips stretch, making sure my left knee is stacked right over the left ankle. And then straightening the right leg. So I'm on the ball of my right foot. Once you find your high lunge, challenging your balance if you can come all the way up, taking your arms overhead. Looking up if that's available. Good. And And then framing your left foot with your hands or 2 bricks. Straightening your left leg, head to knee. Good, okay, let's go back to downward facing dog. So we're facing the opposite way on our mats, walking out downward dog a little bit. Good, and then let's take the left leg high in a 3-legged dog, opening up that left hip. And step it back down. Take the right leg high. Open up your right hip. And step it back down. Let's meet again in high plank. So adjust your feet back a little bit as you come to your high plank. Good. Knees, chest, chin. Ashtanga pose. Cobra. We'll take a few breaths in cobra. Good. Pushing back to child's pose. Long, deep breaths in child's pose. Good, and then roll up 1 vertebra at a time until you're sitting on your heels. Very nice. Okay, we're going to try the crow. So, usually we start the crow with Mulasana. This is Mulasana. Bringing your legs apart, sort of how we had our legs lying down. Your heels can either touch the mat or be up like mine, bringing your hands to your heart. And then using your elbows to kind of open your hips a little bit. This might be enough stretch for you. If it's not, bringing your body lower and lower and lower till you can't go down anymore. Drop your head. And then placing your hands on the mat so your arms have made a shelf, or your knees or your shins. Make sure your fingers are nice and wide. Look at a point a little bit in front of you, and then you tilt your body weight forward and lift your feet up one at a time, hanging on a little bit with your fingertips, as if you were a cat clawing the mat. This is called the crow, or Bakasana. Okay, when you've had enough of the crow, come back down and then give your wrists a little squeeze. Like I take my right hand, squeeze my left wrist, and vice versa. And then we're going to do a little twist from Mulasana. So I'm back in my Mulasana. Take the right arm out to the side in front of your right leg. Take the left arm up and look at it. So I'm twisting left. Back of the left hand into the waist, and then holding hands. If you can reach, or use a strap. Good, and then we're gonna come back down to low Mulasana, letting your head droop and move a little bit from side to side. Then take the left arm. It's in front of your left leg if you can manage. And then the right arm is coming up. So you're twisting to the right and the spine, back of your right hand into your waist. And then holding hands if you can reach, or you use your strap here. So you're stretching in the hip, in this case the left hip, and the spine, and the shoulders. Good, and then one more time down to Mulasana. As low as you can go, just let the spine round. Good, and then release. We're going to come up to sitting and shake the legs out. So sit in the center of your mat and shake your legs out. Very nice. Okay, we're going to go down to the fish. Fish pose, one of the best poses for breathing. And we're going to try the Kapalabhati breath that we did earlier, the pranayama, in fish pose. So you're sitting on the backs of your hands like this. Legs are nice and long and stretchy. Come down onto your elbows, so all your body weight's on your elbows. Look at your feet and then puff up your chest and let your head go back. Once you've got your head back, glide your sit bones over your hands until the top of your head very gently touches, And then try to scoot your arms under you a little bit. You're still feeling your sit bones probably on the backs of your hands somewhere. And then a little bit more back than if you can manage. Okay, so we're in the fish. We're going to try this Kapalabhati breath, or when you pull your navel towards your spine. So nice breath in. Good, okay, that's enough. We're not doing this too much in the fish. Take a few slow, deep breaths. Really stretch out your lungs and your ribs. Good, okay. We're going to roll down to lying on our backs. So remove your arms from underneath you. Bring your knees to your chest to counter stretch that back bend by rocking from side to side, massaging out your lower back. Good. Bringing your feet on the mat, hips width apart, and then arms by your sides, rolling up one vertebra at a time. So this is the bridge pose. If you want to use the brick, you could use the brick as well. Now let's try taking the arms up. So this is a little variation, feeling those shoulders sinking down into the mat. Strengthening for your glutes, your hamstrings, your quads, your lower back. Particularly therapeutic for your lower back. Make sure you're exhaling belly to spine, that you're not letting your belly poke up towards the ceiling. So those hamstrings are really working hard. Good, let's hold it for 5. For 4. For 3. For 2. One more nice breath together. And then roll down one vertebra at a time, bringing your knees to your chest, rocking from side to side. Good. Okay, stepping your left foot to the mat, cross your right ankle over your left knee. We're going to do the pigeon. So if you remember the pigeon, it's bringing your left knee towards your chest, holding the back of your left thigh or the top of your left shin, or using a strap here until you feel that nice release in the right hip and the lower back. Breath is down in the belly. Good, let's take the left foot back to the mat and the right knee to the chest. Good, and then switch legs. So right foot's on the mat, left ankle over your right knee. And then reaching through that triangle made by the left leg, bringing your right knee towards you, either holding the back of your right thigh or the top of your right shin right below your knee. And breathe into that left hip. Good, and then stepping your right foot to the mat, taking both knees to the chest, and then holding your ankles from the insides of your legs. Frog pose. Good. All right, moving to happy baby, which is holding the outsides of your feet or your big toes, gently pulling your knees into your armpits. Breath down in the belly. If your lower back wants more massage, a little rocking. legs and the arms up in the air like an upside down table. Lengthen out the back of your neck. Like we did before, make sure the shoulders are dropped into the mat. And then activating your legs a little bit, bringing them down to the mat slowly, slowly. And then when they come all the way down, taking the arms down as well. And this is Shavasana or the corpse. So feet are a little bit wider than your hips in the corpse pose. Toes out, heels in, palms facing up. Lift your shoulders up and then lie them back down. Good. And then make fists with your hands. Squeeze your fists. Lift your arms up a little bit and then drop them back down. Lift your right leg up a little bit, tense it, and then drop it back down. Then lift your left leg up just a little bit, tense it up, and drop it back down. Squish up your face, close your eyes, and then relax your face and close your eyes. Now bring your awareness to your belly and breathe long and deep. And I'm going to hold the space for you while you relax in Shavasana for a few minutes. Gently watching the rise and fall of your breath. And with every exhale, let go of stress and worry and fear. And just feel good feelings in your body. And let that inform your mind, your consciousness, your awareness. That in this moment, everything is okay. Can you feel that in your body? Even aches and pains can be okay. I'm okay with that. And let that okayness sort of permeate your being. Feel it as the underlying field, so to speak. No matter what your mind is telling you about this moment, we can tap into that underlying field of okayness. I'm all right in this moment. And with every exhale, letting go. Letting go. Letting go. Good. Now bringing your awareness back to your breath. Adding a little bit of movement into your body, hands and feet. Wiggle your toes. And then bringing the arms behind you. Have a nice stretch, if that feels good to you. And then rolling over to one side, coming up to sitting in a meditation pose. Close your eyes. So your well-being is such a gift that you give to yourself and hence the whole world. Shining out that light of peace within. So bringing your hands to your heart and bowing down to the light of peace within. Thank you for joining me. Namaste. So thanks again for joining me at Open Heart Yoga Center. And I wish you all a beautiful rest of your day.